So a lot of us are asking why? Why do we have to do this reporting? Well,
Good question.
if you recall, we had the geographic targeting order, the GTOs. It didn't affect everybody, but affected a lot of us. It was limited to certain areas, certain counties, and also limited transactions that had a sales price of $300,000 or more. Well, in those GTOs, as they were researched and that data started to get looked at, what they found was that a significant portion of these buyers either had an active investigation opened on them by the FBI already, or banks had actually filed suspicious activity reports, SARS, on them already. So it seems, okay, there is something going on in residential real estate with money laundering, and now they want to look at all of it. So now we're reporting on all files, all residential real estate transactions, regardless of where the property is located, regardless of sales price.
Yeah. Did you say SARS, Andrea?
I did.
We learned a lot about that in our anti-money laundering certification courses that we went through and the actual certification that we received.
And who knew all of that knowledge we got years ago would come into play now?
Yes, in our everyday transactions and how we do business. Absolutely. Yeah. So let's talk about some exemptions. Of course, commercial properties are a big exemption. So if it is truly fully commercial property, those are exempt. If death is the reason that the transfer is happening, so somebody passes away and then there's a transfer of property due to death, those are exempt. Another one is divorce. So if in the dissolution of marriage and the marital settlement agreement, it's agreed that the property is going to transfer and it would typically apply under this rule, it's actually exempt if it's due because of a divorce. And then let's talk about penalties. There is no exception in filing. We have to file. If not, there could be civil fines that would be assessed. However, there's some reliance that we can do with that. So there's 111 data points that could be filled out. If one or two are missed just by error or accident, I don't see a fine. Of course, who knows, we'll kind of learn through this, but I don't see a fine for that. But true negligence, not reporting at all when a transaction is reportable, definitely fines, we've been told, are going to be assessed with that. So make sure that you're filing. Also, if a buyer includes bank information, maybe 3 banks that they use funds, as the title agent, we don't have to go to that bank and confirm they gave the right account number and the right account holders. That is not our role in this reportable transaction. We can rely on the seller and buyer. They also will need to certify what they've given is accurate information so that we can report on their behalf of the transaction.
But those penalties, they sound scary.
They sound really scary.
They are pretty hefty, and there's even prison time in the language. So do not skip this step, guys. We have to report. Do not ignore this rule.
So we'll see you next time on our next episode of FinCEN Friday.
Thanks, guys.